Hi there, welcome to Storytime with Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. As always, before we read stories, we have to get our wiggles out. Can you stand up for me, please? I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my ears. And I wiggle my nose. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my chin. I stretch my arms wide and I pull them back in. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. I hop like a bunny. And I smile and say, cheese. Now I have no more wiggles left in me, so I'll sit on the floor as still as can be. All right, there's a holiday coming up this Sunday, and do you know what it is? What shapes do you see here? I see a big heart. What color is the big heart? It's pink. I see a bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little hearts. What color are those little hearts? Red. So coming up on Sunday is Valentine's Day. We'll read some books or a book about Valentine's Day. This one is called The Day It Rained Hearts by Felicia Bond. One day, it started raining hearts. Is that normal? What does it normally rain? Water, right? Raindrops. But this day it started raining hearts. And Cornelia Augusta caught one. She caught another. And another. It wasn't very hard, so she caught some more. It must be getting close to Valentine's Day, she thought, and she set to work making valentines. The hearts she caught would make perfect cards. Cornelia Augusta saw that all of her hearts were different. She looked at each one from the front, from the back, and the side, and decided which ones would be just right for each of her friends. She found 7 that were more or less alike and strung them together with a needle and thread. So she strung them together into what shape? They're hearts, but they kind of are in a circle now, right? I wonder what we could do with a circle of hearts. Let's think. I know just the right person for this one, she thought. Then Cornelia Augusta took an especially handsome heart and pasted it on a piece of paper. In the center of the heart, she glued a cotton ball, one that was very white and very soft. And she knew instantly who this one would be for. So in the center of that heart, there's a cotton ball. I wonder what that might look like. Cornelia Augusta had 8 hearts left. On the largest one, she drew circles and then very carefully cut them out. The other hearts were so small, she arranged all of them on one piece of paper. Around the hearts, she painted patterns of many colors, and then she folded her design in half. There was no doubt in her mind who would receive these. Cornelia Augusta put a stamp on each of her valentines, and then what did she do with them? She put them in the mailbox. Yeah, she mailed them. What kind of animal do you see here? dog. And the dog got the circle of hearts. What do you think the dog could wear them as? A collar, you're right. What about that heart with all the holes in it? What kind of animal did she give that Valentine to? A mouse. Because what do mice like to eat? Cheese. So that heart with all the holes looks like Swiss cheese. It never rained hearts again. Not where Cornelia Augusta lived anyway. But it didn't matter. And the one that she folded in half and made all the pretty designs, what does that look like? The turtle shell, yeah. What about that one with the cotton ball in the center? What kind of animal did she give that one to? A rabbit, because what does that cotton ball look like? The rabbit's tail. It never rained hearts again. Not where Cornelia Augusta lived anyway. But it didn't matter, because the next year, and the next, and all the years after that, Cornelia Augusta found other ways to make Valentines. What's on all the trees? Hearts. Yeah, she found other ways to make Valentines. The end. All right. So we're going to do some Valentine rhymes. We're going to count on our hands. Let's see. Valentine, Valentines, how many do you see? Valentine, Valentines, count them all for me. One for father, one for mother, one for grandma too. One for sister, one for brother, and here is one for you. Let's try that again. Let's use our other hand. Valentine, Valentines, how many do you see? Valentine, Valentines, count them all with me. One for father, one for mother, one for grandma too. One for sister, one for brother, and here is one for you. Fantastic. Let's make our hearts big and small. We'll start small. I'm a teeny tiny Valentine for you. I'm a teeny tiny Valentine for you. I'll be yours, will you be mine, and I'll love you all the time. I'm a teeny tiny Valentine for you. Renica thinks she's my Valentine. What if our Valentine was big? Can you make a great big heart? I'm a great big Valentine for you. I'm a great big Valentine for you. I'll be yours, will you be mine, and I'll love you all the time. I'm a great big Valentine for you. Fantastic. Let's get our clapping hands out and say goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. For those who might want it. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. I miss you all. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day.